Now recall the impact of the great influx of silver from Japan and from the New World, from Peru and Mexican mines, Spanish mines, on the Ming economy. It meant new wealth, new status for merchants, the arrival of more foreigners, the Portuguese, the Spanish, the Dutch, and eventually the English. This all happened before the Pilgrims arrived from England and Holland in New England in 1620. We see the importance of merchants, the role they're playing in defining the Ming economy in a way that government cannot control, the spread of education as new wealth comes in, new patterns of consumption, more wealth in the private sector, but a government that felt compelled as wealth increased in the private sector to change its tax system to try to get some of the new silver into government coffers. The growing dependence of farmers on the market, the ways in which new wealth rivaled the status of the literati. In many ways, all these developments encouraged creativity, encouraged new kinds of thinking. But the distribution of wealth was uneven. Not all areas profited. The Southeast became both the center of new wealth and, as we're going to see today, the center of new cultural movements. The poor and backward Northwest suffered. Domestic rebels coming out of the Northwest marauded through the countryside and eventually would threaten and attack the capital. In international relations in the Northeast, the Manchus were knocking at the pass, eager to invade Ming. And ultimately, the Ming dynasty did fall. New wealth created more opportunities, but a weaker, preoccupied government was less able to respond to the challenges it faced. Factionalism at court divided the literati, divided civil bureaucrats from eunuchs. The constraints and restrictions of the past were being broken, but from the perspective of government, this was not necessarily a good thing. Yet, although this is true, there were new developments taking place in Ming that are worthy of our attention and that have had lasting importance until the present.